So guys, my name is Gucci Mane. My name is Versace.
And this is our second semester video.
This is our quadratic function, and we are going to go on the scavenger hunt to solve the equation using the Xbox method. So we found our first clue, and it's go to your left and walk towards the bench. Alright, so first we need to find the A, B, and C of n2 minus 11, n plus 10. So A equals 1. B equals negative 11 and C equals 10. Our second clue is now look to your right and walk towards the light post. So now that you already know the A, B, and C, multiply A times C and put it on top of the X, then put B on the bottom. A times C is 10 and B equals negative 11. Now our last clue is now look for the kid wearing a black thermal. So now we found the kid with the thermal, and the clue says now find two numbers that multiply to be 10 but add to be negative 11. And those numbers are negative 10 and negative 1. So the final answer is x minus 10 parentheses x minus 1. Alright, so now we put x minus 10 equal to 0 and x minus 1 equal to 0. So we add 10 here and 10 here, and we get x equals 10, and we get plus 1 plus 1, and we get x equals 1. And that's still 0. Alright, so before graphing our equation, we need to find the AOS, the vertex, if it opens up or down, and the y-intercept. So the formula for AOS is x equals negative b over 2a, and when we do all the work, we get 5.5. When we get 5.5, we plug it into the vertex for every x value, and then we get 5.5 and negative 20.25 as our coordinates. And then we know that it opens up because the a value is positive, so it's positive 1, and the y-intercept is 10 because c is 10. So now we graph it, and x is 5.5 and we got y to be negative 20.25, so we go x 5.5 to the right, so 5.5, and then we go 20.25 down, so right about here, and those are the coordinates. Alright, so now the axis of symmetry was 5.5, so we just do a dotted line. So we know that it opens up because a was positive 1. So let's graph 1 right here and 10 right there. Alright, and then so negative 5.5, negative 20.25 is right here. So now we graph it up. Then this has a minimum. And that's our graph.